final match. So let's check out Applechips versus camomilk. Now these are teammates, and looking at the TJS mirror here. So we've seen this deck a lot, this mid-range ramp deck. It's been very impressive today, and here we get to see it in the mirror. I don't know. Let me check which game this is. Not sure exactly, but we'll play as we go. I assume it's past game 1. We got camomilk only on 4 power, so I assume it's at least game 2. We'll try to find out from the players. What do you think of this cast iron furnace? We've seen this come up a couple times today. Not the world's greatest card, but it's actually been somewhat impactful.
Yeah, it has its moments. It's a cute one of.
Yeah. We'll take a look at camomilk's hand here momentarily. So what does Applechips have? Applechips can deploy a Diana and a Roland or Smuggler here. They're going to start with the Diana.
I would have been tempted to Regent's Tomb, just to like not have to play the cast iron furnace. I don't know how relevant it is and how likely it is for them to turn it on, but I'm also just starting to think through what's important in this mirror.
Yeah, not quite familiar enough with these decks to think about the the strength in the mirror yet, but if we see more of this, it's going to be important to start playing with these decks and see.
This seems fine. I bet Send an Agent's not great in this matchup. It's probably something like Builder's Decree is a big deal. Unanswered Azendel. Azendel's probably a good mirror breaker.
Yeah. Comes Martial Ironthorn for camomilk.
Oh, it's a speaking circle race too. It's just like
that's
Expedition.
True. That is a good point. It is a speaking circle race. All right, let's see what camomilk's working with. Double Equalize and a Treasure Trove on the other side here.
A little awkward being the one who has more treasure troves than Equalize.
Only the best for you.
All right, so Smuggler going to the market here.
Are you putting away Roland? You could do like Builder's Decree next turn for huge. Or you could just do one big unit this turn. I think the safer thing is get the
Builder's Decree, Designs, Pristine Light, Regent's Tomb, Azendel.
Probably Azendel here.
Yeah, I'm thinking Azendel. That looks pretty good here. I mean, the Equalize, if you know about Equalize, that's a little awkward, but...
I guess. Maybe you Regent's Tomb and then give your guy Revenge if you get time. If you Builder's Decree the Equalize, do you have lethal over 2 turns? Not quite. 8 plus 2 plus 2 is 14, so kind of. That'd be a really aggressive play. I doubt that's what we'll see.
Yeah. All right, going for the Azendel. I think that might depend. I don't know whether Applechips has seen the hand. If you've seen that it's 2 Equalized, that might sound like a really good play, though. Just really stop camomilk from doing much. All right, camomilk gonna Trove first. Gonna draw a Diana.
Azendel's good protection against the Equalize. Your opponent equalizes, they go down to 1 card, you play Azendel.
Yeah. It's true. So is camomilk forced to equalize here? Not this turn, necessarily. They could hold off another turn. You could... I don't even know if you want to run the Diana out. That hurts your equalize for next turn. Let's play here for camomilk. gonna make sure they're not stuck. Okay. Okay, so here comes the equalize. Yeah, like you said, gonna drop down to 1 card.
And nothing. I don't think this deck plays anything other than equalize that answers Azendel clean like 1-for-1.
Here comes the Azendel. Of course, held on to that equalize as we thought. Send an agent off the top. But
Second equalize isn't bad.
second, the equalize is good. That was a good one to hold on to. But unfortunately, the send an agent's not going to hit Roland. Got some time. I mean, Roland's good, but it's got some time. Camomilk has some time to figure this out. You know, I wasn't sure, but you're right. According in chat, we should be pronouncing it Beowulf, so my apologies.
Oh, sorry, Beowulf.
Yeah, I should have read the player questionnaire first before jumping on. So my fault. My fault. Not a very heads up play for me to not read that before going live, but
Might even call it a misplay.
could be a misplay. You're right. Gonna have to get a misplay emote in there too. I don't know. That could be dangerous. All right, look at the board here. We've got 3 Rolands going at it.
Ah, yes. These Rolands are not going to touch each other.
All right, Camomilk swinging away with the 2 Rolands. And they have matching hands. Both players have the exact same hand. Empty Justice Sigil. So what do these decks look like when they both run out of gas and the Rolands are facing off and they have nothing in hand? This is what it looks like. I guess Camomilk has the advantage with 2 Rolands on board.
Yeah. I mean, Applechips really can't block because the decay will put the Applechips Roland down to a 0 power dude. Okay, I'm wrong. Yeah, no, see? Because then now the Rolands would just have free attacks. I mean, they're already kind of free. Having 2 goes a long way.
All right, we got a Silex off the top for Applechips. Display of Vision was the draw for Camomilk. Applechips gonna play that Silex, get a fresh draw into another Silex. Obviously, they can't do that again this turn, but they'll get a fresh draw next turn. Power of Silexes. Camomilk gonna look at a Justice Sigil on the top, and they are gonna throw that Justice Sigil to the bottom. Attacking for 4 a turn, that's going to put Applechips on essentially a 5-turn clock if that stays that way. Display of Vision, the draw for both Applechips and Camomilk. A mirror in the truest sense of the word.
I think if I'm Applechips, I'm firing mine off now because I think I'm just trying to race to Speaking Circle.
Here's the Treasure Trove, and there's a Roland. If we needed more mirror today, having a second Roland on the board to match Camomilk's second Rolands could do.
Is the hand Justice Sigil and Display Vision for both of them in hand once the Roland comes down too?
It is. We have literally the exact cards on both sides of the plays. Applechips going to break things up, though, with their Display of Vision. Play out that Silex. Like you said, they're going to say, no, this Roland's not going to do much here. We're going to try to get to Speaking Circle. Equalize. No.
I mean, you could start like blocking into the Blocking the roll-ins now.
True. True.
Don't think I love that, but again, I'll go back to the drawing board of what do I know. I guess you get one guy. Ah, now I have 2 roll-ins.
Now I have 2 Rollins and a Valkyrie. Okay. A little bit of a change now.
But wait, there's more display of
And
vision.
now here comes Camomilk's display of vision for a Silex. Draw on that treasure trove, and of course they still have that display of vision in hand. Let's see. Enter the monastery. That's not going to do much here. How's Camomilk going to play? Wait on that other display of vision, I guess. All right, there's some action. Diana here for Applechips.
Oh, there's a mirror breaker.
Yep. All right, Diana hits the board. Draw a card for Applechips. Equalize the draw. Not going to want to fire that off yet, but if things take a turn, they can always use that. And Applechips going to start turning the tides. See what Camomilk can draw here. Camomilk's going to hit a lost scroll off the top. Still no action. That's one thing we've seen with these decks. I mean, they've been pretty dominant all day, but there are a lot of empty draws with all the ramp spells that are in here. We've seen them draw a lot of blanks, but the blanks aren't quite as bad when they can draw you into... Some of them can draw you Silexes and draw more cards.
Oh, here you go. Builder's Decree is going to close this game out. Actually, I don't even think they need it. It's probably just activate Diana and win. But if you really wanted to slam the door, you can make a huge Builder's Decree here.
Here's Builder's Decree. As you called it, that'll do it. Smuggler will get Builder's Decree, make a huge one. Display of Vision will make things a little smaller, and they'll take care of Deadly.
Oh, that's actually
That'll
pretty
actually
good
give,
for...
So because the unit died, because the other Valkyrie died, Camomilk will actually get a Valkyrie of their own. Pretty good. Another display of vision off the top for Camomilk. Martial Ironthorn, the draw for Applechips. Do you care about this 1/1 Deadly, or are you just swinging in with...
I think you're just sending with your team, right? Yeah. You give up like 1 more Valkyrie, but you're going to eat their roll it and get 2 of your own.
Yeah, right. That actually, does that put... Is that 22?
Yep.
I'll put Camomilk down to 1. Camomilk can, let's see...
Camomilk can draw Equalize.
Equalize would help. They have Display of Vision, so they can make... Doing the 1/1's not really going to do anything, so they're just going to
draw a card with Display.
Yeah, just Display for a redraw. Okay, and there's the Trove. Pride Leader is not going to be enough.
Moving on.
Crest. Oh. Nope, and that's not... I don't think they can survive this turn. No. Okay, so that's going to do that. Let's check... Yeah, I forgot to check the life totals there. Yeah. All right, and Applechips is going to take that one. Again, we don't have a game count, so let's ping them and find that out. But Applechips is going to go ahead and take that game. So bear